Hey guys, YouTube beauties. Yeah, today I'm going to be just tapping into the fire babies, fire tribe, seeing what's going on, which I've already kind of went into this. Just pretty much the theme right now for all of the fire signs that I kind of meditating on was to basically just have gratitude to find the blessings. I mean, a lot of things aren't working out the way that any of us sometimes thought that they would, and especially right now, there's a lot of divine timing happening in the planet and the levels of what's going on. But the gratitude of what we are in and what even if it's not our ideal shit show here, there's something to be grateful for in it, and it just feels like a lot of the fire signs really need to, well, all of us in general, but focusing on the fire sign, need to kind of maybe have a little bit more gratitude for the lessons that they've learned and the people that may seem, even if they were villains in the story, they had something to bring to the situation. So um, it's coming in that you need to, everyone, and especially the fire people, the fire people, the dragons, need to have a little bit extra something. So we're going to start out with the Aries, which is March 21st to April 21st. And again, if you have sun, moon, rising, Venus, or anywhere Aries is strong in your chart, this can also be, or if you're just looking into an Aries for your own self. So basically what's coming up for Aries is I'm feeling a lot of like priorities, like getting your priorities straight. What are your priorities? What are your priorities? And it feels like as I tapped into this, like a firm foundation, like you need a firm foundation. You can't, everybody has to have roots and wings and a balance, somewhere around there, all of it. So like just some priorities. And I also, which was interesting, also let me just go first with this. I also, there's another thing that came in real strong, and it's like something that you have to maybe deal with, a woman or man, and that's the female energy, like mother, lover, partner, sister, or a daughter. Feminine energy, something, and whatever one that you thought of first probably is the one in your intuition, or maybe there was a couple, maybe you got them all. Anyway, there's something with that feminine energy, but the priority, I feel like, I think they're both priorities, something that you have to deal with. And it feels like a lot of this relationships or ship or whatever one that came closest to you, or whatever, maybe there's two or three, whatever it is. It feels like this relationships were based in a past energy, like that you've known each other before, or something needed to transpire this lifetime. Fuck only knows why. But yeah, I mean, we all know somewhere, if we look inside, it's just like, wow, it's a lot. But definitely priorities, because I'm feeling like what's interesting, which I was going to get to in a minute, was when I touched into like your chakra energy, like where the Aries was. I had two came in, and one of them is the base, the base, which is kind of like survival and material world stuff. Then I got the heart. So about keeping your heart open, really, to give and receive love from your divinities. A lot of people, it feels like a lot of the Aries tribes got, a lot of y'all got, or us, or whoever, how we want to put it, got a little bit jaded, or kind of went into negativity or something, because maybe you don't understand your blessings or your gratitude, or you don't express it to the universe and yourself enough, and it's showing in your demonstrations. I do feel like your money will be okay. But that's not really all that your life is about or anyone's life is about. So just really like remembering to keep your heart open to give and receive love from your true divinity, not from your neocortex. That would be a waste of this energy. And so, because you do have it, you have the magician in here, which is like you have all the tools. You just need the high priestess to help you figure out what the fuck to do with them. So, on your fool's journey. So, anyway, we're gonna just kind of tap in. I'm gonna see what I want to use here as my little tap in source because I'm feeling like I want to really elaborate on the on this magician. I also feel it's so weird because I feel like no, this is there's someone or one of the female energy that you have to be able to also be grateful. Uh, Deep gratitude. A lot of really you need to soul search a little bit here and not be maybe distract yourself with other people's opinions or just maybe writing your own thoughts down or drawing. And for a lot of you, I also feel I don't know why I'm getting this really strong. I feel something about music, maybe writing music or some kind of music. I don't know, and drawing. But I do see once you get through this shit show with your feelings over whatever it is blocking you with this feminine energy, and it could be all of the above or it could just be one's, whatever. Um, then it'll make your heart a little freer. And when you realize that if you look from things in a higher perspective instead of blaming others, you can then realize that you were, this is just if you go higher in your thought form and your thinking and your feeling up to the higher brain and into your higher soul, you'll see that this is all just lessons and some of it's karmic and some of them you didn't listen to, so you weren't able to learn, and some of them you were stuck with. You feel like because maybe your mother, you feel like you didn't really have a choice in that, but we all really do. Somewhere along the line, we picked them. So it's time for you to take responsibility, is what I feel, and be grateful for what you're learning and know that you're not the lone ranger in the whole world that's going through certain things right now. But you really do need to find a balance in that, in your emotional state with in your thinking state. And also, um, I have another thing here. Let me see. Oh yeah, I want to check into this. Let me check the magician. What's with the magician? What do you need here? Aries. My Aries. My Rams. My fire tribe. Come on with it. Spirit, show me. My higher soul, my angels and guides. Show me what's the message here. Aries. What do they need to do to keep shit together? And this is also for the next 4 to 6 weeks, kind of a timeline I'm just kind of throwing out there. It's a short term. It's not the whole year or anything. Ooh, that one came out again. Ooh, new creative ideas with this. So I feel like you have ideas, and there's something about that that's going to help you with this foundation. Let's see what else. What about the foundation? Mm-hmm. God, the hermit keeps coming up in everything. I'm telling you, it's like retreating. Like it's almost like we don't need anybody to show us what is going on because it's inside of us. It was inside of us all along, and we don't need to look outside of ourselves. It's an inside job. So, I feel like this is what I'm feeling for this tribe of Aries right now, is that not giving yourself enough time with yourself to really find the answers. You're letting the outside world kind of confuse you. And so to hermitize yourself is hermitize. Is that a word? Hermitize. I don't know. It is now. So if we're playing Scrabble, don't be fucking with me. Hermitize is a word. Okay? Hermitize yourself. Yep, one just came out. Two came out. Shit. Oh, yeah. Well, because otherwise you can get a lot of double energy in there. Like, just a lot of people full of shit, and then it's going to confuse the shit out of you. So if you're gonna find I think the best way to find your teacher and your guide is to go within yourself and ask your guides and angels. I feel like a lot of you are just relying too much on the outside of in your neocortex in your brain, like this personality energy. Like you're not going high enough. There's something about you not going high enough to be able to go high enough, and not if you don't need to trust a motherfucker. Just go inside yourself higher via the breath, via meditation, writing. A lot of you can write or draw or write music. I'm feeling a lot of music. I don't know why. Some of you might have some music to write or sell or something about music. And also drawing. I don't, there's something about something that's going on in there that needs to be, that helps you meditate when you draw it. It kind of helps you meditate, helps you go into a place. And I also feel like if any of you can download, I just came in, it's just coming in. I'm just trying to get another card here. I'm not feeling this, so I'm trying to get through until I find one. But I also just felt another thing come in, that if you can, well, you can do it on your phones or your iPads or your iPhones, your Mac, your computers, your laptop, whatever the hell it is, whatever the heaven is you have that you play with and deal with in this 3D world right now that we never used to have, by the way. And I never had it, and I grew up just fine, I think. Anyway, I don't know. I'm not feeling this deck. I'm gonna have to go to another one. It's not coming out right. I don't feel it. These are slippery. A couple of them want to come out, but I'm telling you, I'm waiting till the motherfucker falls out. Oh, there's one right there. There's two. All right, what do we got here? Shit. 7 of Cups. Oh my gosh. Okay, the 7 of Cups and the, what do we got here? The 7 of Cups. The 2 of Swords. Look at this. Okay, these guys here. Let me see. I don't want to have this glare. You can see this. Yeah. Now the 7 of Cups to me. The 7 of Cups feels like it's fucking. This is what's fucking with your. You got to choose. This is the place where you have to choose wisely. I feel like you have so many choices, but really you only have one choice. That's your sole purpose. I mean, you can go down many other choices, which maybe take you back to the same road. But if you really want to, tap into your higher energy and see what that is and how we do that, we've already talked about that. And then the 2 of Swords. Shit, what's going on with this guy? Where'd he go? The 2 of Swords feels like, you know what? Indecision clouds my vision. Yeah, it's indecision. And so is really the 7 of Cups in many ways. It's like, what you got? Like you have to like get out of the monkey mind in order to figure that out. And we already talked about how that goes down. Remember to keep your heart open, remember about that foundation. You really need to get your own foundation. You can't be running around without roots. You need roots and wings. And both of them equally like need to come to a balance. So that's that for the Aries. I'm going to move on now to Leo. And this energy with Leo. Leo's energy is interesting when I was tapping into that. It's basically about, I already went into a lot of this, but I want to put some of these back in. So I can shovel them up and keep them put when I need to clarify some stuff here. So basically, Leo, let me get into my Leo babies. I think I'm going to use this deck for Leo right now. I want to change it up here. Leo. There's a lot of energy in here, like strong energy. I feel like Leo, I think we've been through this before. Leo, my lionesses and lions. I love the Leo energy. I have a Leo rising. So anywhere Leo rising, or moon, Venus, sun, or anywhere strong in your chart, um, or if you're looking into a Leo, this is good. And again, if this does not resonate with you, and just take what you, if it's not your read, it's not your read. And remember, this is like for like anywhere from a month to 2 month reading here, like depending on your situation or how it resonates or how it manifests. That one fell the fuck out. Okay, we're going to save that for where it goes. Okay, so the first thing I have to say is, remember, the theme is finding the blessings in your situation here. And for your chakra, for Leos, I felt the crown real strong coming in, like really needing to get up here high. Really, like, I mean, I feel like there's already roots for a lot of the Leo energy, but I feel like there's something going on that is accelerating, like a star, your star energy is trying to talk to you, like really, really, really through your crown. And like the green man came in, the fucking green man instead of spoon man, come together while you can. I feel like you need to go alone, kind of like the hermit that keeps coming out for the Aries, only it's like retreating into some nature by yourself. Like, it doesn't have to be long, just long enough for you to, clear your shit show and get away from people, and commune with nature, which would be very good for you. Then Archangel Michael too, he's in there. It's like you can, because Leos have an innate, they're born with a power that they recognize. Anybody that's got Leo strong, they recognize that. But a lot of problems with it is that people don't know about how to raise it up and balance out the ego with the secondary consciousness ego with the primary, which is spirit oriented, and it all resides in the brain and inside of us. That's why the kingdom of heaven is within. Call off the search, right? So Leos, my Leo tribe, my lionesses, by the sun. Here comes the sun. And then power that's in, see, I knew it. Here it is. Look at these. Let me get up here. Look at these. Well, I'm going to put all three of them up here because I want to. Because I can. All right. So we got the crown, and we got power, which is your strength card. Taming the lion, and where is this guy? To communicating with your star there. Anyways, these are great cards. And I do see that you do have kind of like the Aries. You've got to make you create a little bit of a conflict, like making a decision. The Two of Swords in a different deck came out for Leo as Aries. It's like you got to make a decision, and it's like, it's like you're mentalizing it too much. You're mind fucking yourself with it. That's why you need to get away. I want to get away and get some wisdom in here, up in here. Like, yeah. And let me see what else we got for Leo in here. My Leo babies. Yeah, that's that mind thing. That's what's going to help you get the fuck out of that fear. That's that mind thing. That's what's going to help you get the fuck out of that fear with the breaker. And get back into y'all power. And also, don't forget, raise it on up. And, as far as your love life goes, I feel like a lot of you you've had some shit shows going on there. Heartache and loss. See, there it is. So basically, I think feeling like you need to erase this, like get rid of this chapter bullshit, use your crown, get in, you can do it. Archangel Michael, shit, man. That's my boyfriend. He's there. He's right there. You can do it with your sword of light. And Leos, you can do it, but you need to, in order to take your power, you got to connect through your crown about what's going on here and stop being retarded so you can triumph. Anyway, we love you. I love myself. I got a Leo rising, and I got to do that same shit. I mean, I'm gonna have to. I always look at these afterwards so I can see. I'm always connected to my crown, but I'm sure there's a message in there. Definitely. Let me see if there's one more message for Leo. Come on, give it to me, baby. I feel like you're. I was like somebody. I feel like somebody's moving. Maybe moving. I don't know if it's just a different location and near the same place, but I also feel like whether it's the ocean or, yep, there it is again with the light. The star and the light, yeah. This is a spiritual thing for y'all. And I feel like whether it's near water like an ocean or near water like a river or a creek, some kind of water that's moving. Um, around or something about water. I keep feeling that maybe when you're retreating into nature, that's where you'll go. Or if you're moving, I feel like a move is coming too. I'm not sure why I'm feeling that so strong. Let me see if I can tap into that. Let me get into another one. All right. Let's see what's going on here. Clarify this shit. Let me clarify this for my Leo. Oh, and that's the other thing you don't like too. You don't like it when you like things to happen now, one time, right now. Well, it's not always like that in the divine plan. So you need to have patience, and patience comes from the higher soul, not the secondary consciousness, which is mostly like tolerance. Patience is something that comes from spirit. It's like waiting for something, and you're going to have to learn that apparently, and that's why you need to retreat. And remember the theme for all the signs. Yeah, see, it's like you're moving on, and you got to go. You got to get the fuck out of there for a while. You got to go. And then you're going to find your truth. And when it comes to love, you just need to stay optimistic about your love life. It's not happening now a lot for a lot of you. And if you are in something, it's probably ending. Something's not resonating. And this can't be, if you're single, though, you're going to need to be waiting. If you're not single, you've been trying to get away from this for a while anyway. It's disruptive. And if this is not for you, this reading, and you're like, I'm sitting right here in love, well, maybe that's not your reading. But I'm telling you, for a lot of you Leos and energy, it's like you need to realize that you have to kind of go and retreat. You got to get out of your mind fuck. Get back into your power, use your crown so you can really step into your born power that you always know, not process it through the secondary ego. All right. That's good for the Leos. Now, blessings to all of you. And any of you that have ever been in my life, which I'm sure you have, thank you and blessings to you for this now. Saggies. I love my Saggies. Mutable. Jupiter. Ruled by Jupiter. Okay, the first thing I got for them, and remember the overall theme for the fire babies are finding the blessings in your situation now, gratitude, stop being a dick or a asshole pussy or whatever you are, male, female, stop blaming everyone else for your bullshit, and be grateful for the lessons or for the gifts. Maybe you're not noticing because you think that you do so much more or you have went through so much more or whatever your fucking story is. Drop it, and get some temperance in there. And then also we got this artistic expression was the first thing that came from my Saggies, which is going to bring some kind of freedom. I don't know what's going on with your artistic expression, but it's like there's something with mixed up. Yeah, I'm feeling water for y'all too. Wow. Well, fire signs kind of trying one another, so it could overlap in that. But definitely, I'm feeling something with something that you've been wanting to do artistically, like something that you have. I don't know what it is. It could be anything. Could be anything. Could be um, moving into a artistic role, and how you express it through teaching or through traveling. I'm feeling a lot of travel with guides, to tell you the truth. Through that, um, you will get inspired for your artistic, something, an artistic thing. And it could even be something through YouTube, or something that you can do that actually will bring you freedom financially as well, for traveling. I feel traveling. And then for your like when I'm tapping into your energy center, third eye is what I was feeling. Third eye, like really seeing in your the balance of what, and paying attention to your dreams. A lot of you probably may be having those again. Rising sun, moon, Venus, and anywhere Sag is strong in your chart. Like for example, I can use see. Um, I have a lot of Sag in my moon's in Sag. I have like 3 planets in Sag in my 4th house. So if I was to look where my moon is, it's in Sag in my 4th house, which is the house of home. So for me, my artistic expression, how I would relate this to me in relevance, is that my artistic expression of freedom will come through my home, maybe how I work out of my home when I get, myself into a nice place to do that. And then you'll have your foundation. And then I do feel, and I'm trying to get a timeline. This is, I know I have the 4 to 6 weeks, but I'm saying I'm not sure when I feel this new love coming in for you, like a person that you don't know yet. And it's going to be a nice harmony. But I feel like you need to really go on this journey with your third eye of your artistic expression, like really getting that out, and somehow making money for freedom. I don't know. It doesn't have to be through the internet, but I feel like it's going to be some kind of like, you're going to be showing something, like showing your art or some whatever it is that means to you. Anyway, let's see what else. Let's get one more in here. Let me see what I want to use for my deck. Let me use this one. All right, Saggies, my beautiful, beautiful Sagittarians. God, you guys keep getting this. I can't believe this is a different deck. It's coming out again. So it's like you got to make sure there's something about. No, this is not the same one. This is a swords card. But basically, it's like, okay, I've completed this bullshit and I'm moving on. I'm moving on. I'm moving on, and I got to make a decision and choose wisely about how I'm going to move on. Like what, because you have a lot of different avenues you could take with this creativity of yours. But the artistic expression, keep that in mind. Let's keep, you know, who is he? Paul the Venetian. This is it. Let me show it to you. Let me show you these. These are beautiful. I love these for the Saggies. Really, really like getting into that whole thing with your creative energy, the third eye, freedom, artistic expression. I really love that. I'm looking for a new love. All right. So anyway, what do we got here? Yeah, step out of that bullshit. You did. You already have. Let's see what we got. 7 of Wands. Beautiful. It's like, yeah, I'm going to contemplate my existence now. My third eye. I like it. Hey, one more for the Saggies. I love my Saggies. Love my Saggies. Yeah, and the balance, money. Learn to balance your money. You guys have a little bit, some of you, I feel a little bit of a thing with the money. Okay, I mean, you can do that, especially with all the other things, because you're going to have this foundation. You already, yeah, this is what it's all going to come down to is your freedom in this once you balance it out. So, yay! I hope that helped. I hope this resonated on some level for y'all. And also, what's the other thing? I just want to look into this. I'm the Sages. When I said water, it could be that you might be able to collaborate with someone that you meet, or somebody that's a water sign or near water. I'm not really I'm just seeing some watery shit going on. That's a good thing. I just feel water for you too, the Leo and you. I feel water. I actually feel it physically, but it could be a water sign as well. But something about water. If you live near water, you could go to the water, or maybe that's where you retreat. I'm just feeling for all of you, like, or definitely for this Leo and Saggies. So water, I think it's going to calm you and give you that time to really look into your creativity. And yeah, I'm feeling water for sure. Yes, for the Saggies too. So maybe take a little powder, a little vacation, and go and get rid of the shit show that you just went through. And again, if you're not attached, or this isn't your story, then just take what resonates, and always what doesn't, you don't, just leave it. So anyway, I hope this helped, and I will be back with many more things. So until then, what was I going to say? There was something else that was coming in. That's what I was feeling, was hearing. To thy own self be true. And that doesn't mean to be selfish. It means, well, selfish is okay if it's, you're giving the oxygen to yourself before someone else, like on the airplane, which is what you're doing. You got to regain your stability of yourself and how you're going to create and get back on track in your soul purpose, and to thy own self be true, and find the blessings in the current situations that you created, because we all create our own shit. We all do. And yes, other people are involved, but we drew it, like, we got to be really clear on how which part of the brain we're coming through, and whether we have faith, keeping ourselves high and juicy, moving through experiences, keeping this body we live in juicy, and keeping your spine straight, and loving yourself, and blessings. Namaste.